Well, just as spring break season begins, the continued shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security is now affecting security lines at several major airports. Houston, New Orleans, Philadelphia, and Atlanta all have long lines at security. At a few of them, travelers are being told to arrive 3 to 4 hours before their flights. TSA workers are once again working without a paycheck, and some are calling in sick because of the partial government shutdown. Democratic lawmakers are refusing to vote to reopen the government, saying DHS won't get funding until new restrictions are placed on federal immigration operations after the deaths of Alex Preddy and Renee Good in Minneapolis. Gordon Severson's live at MSP with a look at how operations are faring here. Hey, Gordon.
Yeah, you can see behind me here, it's less than a 5-minute wait here at MSP, and that has been pretty steady throughout the day. Over at the other checkpoint, it did go up to 10 minutes for just a few minutes before it went back down to 5. So if you're flying out of the Twin Cities, you are good to go. But I did speak with one woman who encountered a few problems before she got here. When you visit the airport, you never know how your trip will go.
The security line was to the entrance of the airport in Salt Lake City.
Grace Peters had a 40-minute wait at the TSA checkpoint in Salt Lake City and then mechanical issues on the plane.
Our flight was majorly delayed enough that we missed our connecting flight, so we had to stay here for a night.
Her final destination is Ireland, so she still has a few flights to go, but at least the wait time here at MSP is only 5 minutes.
So far, it seems to be a pretty smooth experience.
Allie Jansen is flying to Philadelphia, and she heard on the news that other airports are seeing long wait times, so she was prepared for the worst.
I made sure to come here a little bit earlier today just to ensure that there was some extra buffer time.
I think we've seen a couple 30-minute blips.
Jeff Lee is a spokesperson for MSP. He says even with spring break travel picking up, most travelers are only waiting 5 to 10 minutes at TSA. But other airports are really struggling during the partial government shutdown.
As people travel and connect through multiple airports and their spring break travels, they may end up at one of those airports that have high wait times.
On this vote, the yeas are 52.
A key issue behind the shutdown is Democrats who are pushing for immigration enforcement reforms after Operation Metro Surge in Minnesota, where 2 people were killed by federal agents, as well as other allegations of misconduct. Republicans have largely voted against these reforms, leaving TSA agents working without pay and travelers like Peters hoping they don't see any more delays at the airport.
Yes, fingers crossed for sure, for sure.
I really hope she makes it to Ireland later tonight without any more problems. A good piece of advice I wanted to share is when we first got here, it took us several minutes to find a parking spot. Some of the ramps and some of the levels were closed. So if you are going to be flying out during spring break, I would recommend reserving that spot ahead of time because you just never know how busy it's going to be here at the airport. Back to you.
It's going to be a busy month. Thank you, Gordon.